It's Flashcard Friday here at Math Science History, and today we're going to learn a math trick. Have you ever wondered how long it takes for your invested money to double or disappear? There's actually a math trick for that. Hi, I'm Gabrielle Birchak. I have a background in math, science, and journalism, and today you're going to learn about the rule of 72. Let's set the scene. Imagine you invest a chunk of money, say $1,000, into an account that earns a steady interest rate. You know that compound interest is working for you, but you don't want to pull out a calculator every time to figure out how fast your money grows. Enter the rule of 72. It's a simple formula that estimates how long it takes for an investment to double, assuming a fixed annual interest rate. So here's how it works. Take the number 72 and divide it by your annual interest rate. The result? That's the approximate number of years it'll take for your money to double. For example, let's say your money is earning an 8% annual return. With that in mind, we divide 72 by the value of the annual return, which is 8, and we get 9. So, since you invested $1,000 at an 8% annual return, you should have about $2,000 in about 9 years. There you go. It's simple mental math. And note that I said 8 and not 8%, because if you were to divide 72 by 0.08, which is the equivalent to 8%, we would get 900 years, and nobody's got time for that. So why does it work? Well, the number 72 comes from a logarithmic formula for compound interest, where the precise doubling time is calculated using natural logarithms. However, for simplicity, 72 serves as a close approximation, offering a quick way to estimate doubling time for the most reasonable interest rates. Now, let's talk about how to use it in real life. The rule of 72 is incredibly useful when you're comparing different investments. If a savings account gives you a measly 2% interest, we divide 72 by 2, which gives us 36. So, 36 years to double your investment with 2% interest. I wouldn't want that kind of an investment, would you? But let's say you decide to invest in the stock market, which historically returns around 7% per year. Well, with that percentage, the doubling time is much better. So we divide 72 by 7, and let's make it easier. Let's round down, which is 70 divided by 7. This gives us 10 years. You're going to double your investment in about 10 years. This is why some investors often favor higher return investments like stocks over low-interest savings accounts. If you leave your money in a high-interest account or investment fund, you could see multiple doublings over a lifetime. Now, what about inflation? Well, the rule of 72 isn't just for investments. It also works in reverse. You can use it to estimate how quickly inflation erodes your purchasing power. So say inflation is running at 6% per year. Using the rule of 72, we divide 72 by 6 and get 12. That means in 12 years, the value of your money will be cut in half. During economic downturns, interest rates tend to drop as central banks try to stimulate growth. That means investments might grow more slowly and doubling your money could take longer. For example, if an interest rate on an investment fell to 3% using the rule of 72, we find out that 72 divided by 3 is 24. It would take 24 years for your money to double. So as a quick note, the rule of 72 works best for interest rates between 6% and 10%, where it stays within about a 5% accuracy. But if rates are lower, small adjustments can improve accuracy. I also want to point out that the rule of 72 is just an approximation, not an exact formula. For example, at 2% interest, the rule of 70 instead works for a better estimate. At over 10% interest, the rule of 74 gives more precision. For most people, though, sticking with 72 is good enough. And if you really want to impress a financial advisor, your accountant, your family, or even your friends at a party, use the rule of 72. Because, at a party, nothing says a fun time like a smarty pants. Okay, the rule of 72 is a powerful reminder that time and interest work either for you or against you. Invest early to harness exponential growth, or risk inflation and debt doubling faster than your savings. So what can we take away from the rule of 72? Well, first, invest wisely. Avoid high-interest debt and hunker down to keep up with inflation. These are all critical for financial success. Second, nothing in life is guaranteed. Markets change, economies shift, and unexpected events happen. Just like your health, your wealth needs regular care, smart decisions, and a long-term mindset to thrive. You can do it. I know you can. Thank you for joining me on this Friday episode of Flashcards. That's all for today on Math, Science, History. If you liked this episode, be sure to subscribe and share. And until next time, Carpe Diem.